Hey guys, more questions from the gram today. Let's dive right in. Hi, Dr. Is. So, I have a male best friend, but I'm married, and he's also married. Our spouses don't like our friendship. My husband has asked me to end it. I tried, but it's hard to do because we've been friends for over 13 years. He listens to me. He's there for me when I need him. Truth is, if I wasn't with my husband, I would probably be with him, but he's got a wife. Wow. Okay. She goes on. Me and my husband have 3 kids, and we've been together for 19 years. How do I end the friendship? Do I end the friendship? Last statement, me and my friend are having sex. See, this is what y'all do. Y'all put the important part at the end. This is what I call a doorknob issue, right? So every psychiatrist, every therapist, we have these doorknob issues. You come in, you have a regular routine office visit. Let's say somebody's coming in, a guy's coming in for a medication check, right? In the last 2 minutes, as they're out the door, hands on the doorknob, they tell you the thing that they should have told you first, right? For example, hey doc, how you doing today? Everything's fine? Yeah, everything's good. How's your medication? Yeah, everything's going good with the medication, doc. No problems there. Any side effects at all? You tolerating it well? No, doc, tolerating it fine. Great. How's your mood today? So how would you rate your mood today? Well, doc, I think on a scale out of 10, I'm probably about a 7, 8. Out of 10, I'm doing really good. Great. How's your health? Everything's good? Yeah, man. I've been working out 3-4 times a week. Everything's good there. Okay, great. Money problems? No problems at work? No, man. Everything's good. Great. On your way out, make your next appointment. I'll see you in a month. They walk out the door, put the hand on the doorknob, and then they hit you with the, oh, doc, by the way, almost forgot to tell you, been cheating on my wife for about 2 years. My girlfriend's pregnant, 8 months or so. She's probably going to have to drop out of college. Matter of fact, she's in the parking lot right now. She's threatening to tell my wife tonight if I don't tell her today. Think you might have time to say hey to her? Right? This is that. I need you to tell me this part first. Next time you shoot me a message, you start with the me and my best friend are having sex part first. Now we've cleared that up. Let's get down to business. So what we got? So the first thing you need to do is you need to figure out what it is you're doing. It's going to be impossible for you to make a good decision on how to get out of this if you can't be honest with yourself about what's actually happened. So the first thing you need to do is be clear about what you're actually doing. Did you cheat? Or are you having an affair? Because those are 2 totally different things, right? A lot of folks don't get that. If you cheated, that's usually a one-off. That's usually a one-time thing. Hey, it's a moment of weakness. We made a bad decision. They were there for me. I was there for them. And we did something. We immediately regretted it. We know we're not going to do it again. I just need to figure out how I feel about it and how I can move forward and, and not mess up what I have, right? That's a cheat. An affair is something totally different, right? Because an affair is a relationship. Matter of fact, it's a secret relationship. There's an emotional connection with an affair. Needs are being met in an affair. They're making you feel a way. They're making you feel special. They're making you feel significant. They're making you feel seen, heard, understood, right? They're meeting a need for you, and it's going on over a period of time. So you need to be honest with yourself about what happened. Now, I don't need you to feel guilty about it, right? 19 years in is a long time. I'm sure this isn't the first issue you guys have had. It probably won't be the last. The truth is, most married couples get over an affair. 65% of couples who somebody had an affair, they move past it, right? The other truth about this is women cheat as much, if not more, than guys. Let me say that again. Studies show that women cheat as much, if not more, than men do. Problem is, women are much better planners and they lie better, so they just don't get caught as much. But that's a whole nother thing for a whole nother, we might put that in the podcast. Anyway, so you got to figure that part out, right? So after 19 years, what happens? How do you grow apart? Well, people change, right? I am sure you are not the girl he married 20 years ago, nor should you be, right? The things you liked back then, you don't like anymore. The things you were into back then, you're not into those things anymore. The things that pleased you then probably don't please you anymore, right? The things that you needed and wanted from him then, you probably need some and want some new things from him now. But the problem is, we don't download our partner with the new information. We don't give them the update, right? You got to update your phone. You got to update your partner. Same scenario. You got to let him know about the new you, and he's got to do the same thing. A lot of times it's easier not to have those conversations because the new things we're into, we may think that they would think that we're changed, and maybe we're not the person they still want to be with, and maybe they're going to choose to be with someone else, or maybe the new thing I'm into they might think is weird, or maybe the thing I'm into they may think is too freaky, or maybe that, right? All of these narratives and stories you tell yourself about why you're not going to share with them who you are now. So get over that, have the discussion. The big thing to figure out is what it is you're doing, right? Did you cheat or did you have an affair? Because if you cheated and it was a one-off and you feel horrible about it, there's some remorse about it, and you've decided not to do it, then there's a very clear path you're going to take, right? The irony of your situation is in trying to keep them both, you may end up losing them both. You might. That's the risk you're going to have to take because that's the situation you're in. If you cheated, you're going to have to end it with the best friend because clearly you are not capable of having a platonic relationship with him without crossing inappropriate boundaries. That's just where you are. If it's an affair, you're going to have to tell your husband because it's hard to end an affair on your own because the reason you're having an affair is because your husband wasn't meeting those needs, and he's got to know after 19 years that he's not making you happy anymore, and you've got to ask him if you want to stay with him. You've got to tell him, these are the things I need from you. This is what I'm not getting from you. This is why you feel unsafe and insecure when I'm with my best friend, because a part of you probably knows that's happening. So you got to have that honest, grown-up conversation. Tell your husband what you need and want. Give him an opportunity to meet those needs and wants. And then if he doesn't, then you've got a different decision to make. But where you are now is in a tough situation. It's scary because in trying to keep them both, you may lose them both. But if you want to keep one the right way, you've got to make the right decision today. And so I hope you do that. Understand the difference. Have the talk with your husband. Put the best friend on pause for now. And I hope this makes sense. And by the way, stop cheating. I hope this helps. Bye.